Help me! A crane was causing trouble. We always arrange our trucks like this, and no crane has ever complained before. Well, I'm complaining now. And Cranky banged his load. Poor Percy. You must have known my arm can't reach you there, complained Cranky. And the big engines were trapped at the docks. Stuff and nonsense! The lorry was very rude. I might look old, but I'm very useful. Toby was shocked to see yet another lorry. I'll be back, replied the lorry. He was overloaded with flour. They're bringing in the third lorry on a barge. Well. Gordon was still going too fast. He took the Fat Controller to the new station for its second official opening. The Fat Controller, said his wife. You look splendid, Topham, dear. Bother! Then he heard a loud whistle. George's driver was more polite. George was enjoying rolling along the lane. He veered out of control. I'm afraid our fireman's been taken ill. Then I'll be your fireman, sighed the Fat Controller. The Fat Controller looked at the clock. Just in time, he gasped. He hurriedly picked up a huge bunch of flowers. Tired but triumphant, he gave his wife the flowers. Why not talk to a tree instead? Soon they came to a hill and his driver knew that they were in. Thank you for rescuing me, Thomas. He was waiting for his special coach. At last the turntable was mended and Gordon puffed away with the special coach. He's arranged a special party for her. She's got a dog, said Percy. Aberforth. George was being rude to Rheneas and Scarloey. You need rocks for your roads, replied Skarloey. George grumbled all the way to the old branch line. What's up, Percy? Yes, we do, called his driver. I'm the greatest, just watch me fly by. He whistled long and loud as he approached the station. In summer, the island of Soda. There is to be a festival of flowers. My favourite station is Farquhar, especially when you're there and not... too fast and too hard. Oh no! The trucks broke free, but ran out of control to the mines below. On! Then... we must warn everyone! Toby shunted back as fast as his wheels would let him. It doesn't look safe to me, wailed Toby. It's our only chance. Thanks to Harold, sir, Toby replied. But Henry was wrong. Murmured his driver. That means proceed with caution. He stopped by a tree. It had a sign nailed to it, beware of the viaduct. The signal's red and the gates are closed. Later that day, he spoke to Henry. The viaduct has been repaired. We can take our train back along the old line tonight. Oh, look! Henry's spooked, said a truck, and the others giggled in their silly way. Be quiet. A little later... the gates mysteriously closed by themselves. And plunge into the ravine. Stop quarrelling, you two. The news soon spread down the line. It's the new diesel's fault. Next morning, as the twins were preparing to take a long train of trucks away, they heard an unfamiliar whistle. We're glad you're here to help us, said Toby. Are those my trucks? Mavis was right. Got you this time, Stepney. You'll make very fine scrap indeed. Buffering Bert. Pondered the fat controller. Just switch the points. There in front of him was a little old engine. Bertram and Toby. As they approached the lighthouse, I can't help it, it's the fish, replied Thomas. Henry was far away in a cloud of steam. I can't see, cried Henry, nor could his driver. Then you'll feel much better. You smell something. As they were shunting their trucks into a siding, they saw an old coach. The yard manager appeared. And suddenly it caught fire. The firemen have got things under control. And she set off happily for her new home. Teacher said the sand is soiled and too dirty to play in. Please help us, Thomas, they pleaded. The children were right, thought Thomas sadly. Percy rushed in. The fat controller has chosen Harold because he thinks he's more important than me. He'll see how useful I am tomorrow. Well, the engines are wrong and you shouldn't listen to rumours, Thomas. Percy's far too busy to be bothered with the likes of you, and he bumped it. We'll be late for our first run, replied Oliver's driver. Soon they were on their way again. Ahead was a red signal light. There must be something wrong with that signal. The points before the signal box were switched to an old track. They were going the wrong way. We'll make this house as good as new and visitors can come and have tea and crumpets there. The engines on the island of Sodor love holiday time. Something blue. But Lady Hat was feeling hot and tired. The trucks were still grumbling. Then there was trouble. The fat controller and Bertie screeched to a halt and you were right, Bertie. All the engines were working hard and happily. James was collecting quarry trucks from the yard. Go, said the trucks, and they jerked at a coupling which broke. Faster, as fast as you want! Yikes!
Help! Save me!
A quick thinking... But the points to the buffers weren't set. Straight into a muddy pool. The little engines. And once there, whistled goodbye. Then it was too late. And he was. They'll come back to spook you in your special funnel. Woo, woo, woo! He suddenly lost control. His driver drove him back as... Rather a smash than a squash. Percy, this isn't time to have a rest. The snowbank and buffers will stop him, said a workman, but he was wrong. They cleared away the ice only to find Scarloey's driver and fireman drinking cocoa as if nothing had happened. But it just goes to show you can't trust trucks.